After yesterday's big attack by Ukraine on Russia, now the focus is shifting on the peace talks. The second round of Russia-Ukraine peace talks in Istanbul are set to begin shortly. Both the delegations have arrived at the venue, and on your screen you can see the visuals of the Russian delegation leaving their hotel, as well as the visuals of the delegation sitting together at the venue. So the talks are set to begin. All eyes globally are there on these talks. This is coming a day after Ukraine drones targeted Russian airbase. So these talks are extremely important as the world is putting pressure, especially America has tried to put pressure on Ukraine and on Vladimir Putin, Russia, to begin these peace talks. Earlier peace talks did not really bring forth any results, and now these second peace talks are what people are expecting might bring some relief. But we have to remember that the environment isn't really very conducive to these talks, as yesterday only we saw an attack by Ukraine on Russian airbases where they destroyed almost 40 airplanes. For more on this, let's go across to Geeta Mohan, India Today's Foreign Affairs editor. Geeta, these talks are extremely important for the regional stability, and of course both the nations are war fatigued by now. Not just them, Europe is war fatigued and even America wants it. But what happened yesterday, could that have an impact on these talks?
Well, it will have more than just an impact. The first thing is that Ukraine has been saying that it is Russia that is dilly-dallying and does not want talks, does not want ceasefire, and has shown no intention for peace. But with the attacks that we saw, where 33% of Russia's aerial capability has been completely taken out by Ukraine. Russia is certainly upset, and we are looking at what Russia is going to do even as peace talks have begun. As we speak, they are underway in Istanbul. One will have to wait and see what is the message that the Russian delegation has gone in with. This at a time, and simultaneously you have Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, in the NATO summit, the Nordic summit, joining the NATO members in the eastern flank. So a massive messaging coming in here from Kiev when it comes to whether if NATO members knew about it, what's the European reaction? Did Europe know about it? Everybody's trying to say that this was a purely Ukrainian mission and that others had nothing to do with it. But we'll have to wait and see how that really pans out. Does Moscow really believe it to be true? What is Moscow's response to this attack really going to be? Remember, there are two very important things that have happened in the recent past. One is an attempt to assassinate the Russian president, according to Kremlin. His helicopter had come under a severe attack, and now we're looking at taking down an entire bombing fleet, or 33% of that bombing fleet. So a massive escalation by Ukraine. There will be response to it by Russia. Expect escalation in the coming days, and this even as peace talks are underway. And both sides have gone, mind you, for the peace talks is because Trump, DC is watching, and they're insisting that both need to sit across the table. So let's see what really happens, how this really pans out. But expect escalation at this time from Russia when it comes to Ukraine.
Right, absolutely. And it seems that Ukraine is still getting the support of their European partners, with Ukrainian delegation meeting the representatives of Germany, Italy and Britain in Istanbul ahead of the talks. Thank you very much, Geeta, for those details.